afternoon, everyone. We are so excited to bring you our second series. Today, we are discussing staging. I know so many of our clients have so many questions in regards to staging, how that's playing out during COVID-19. Is it worth the money? Is it not? How can we do this safely? So I want to go ahead and introduce everyone that's on the panel today. We have a bit Lauren Skudowitz.
Hello.
And we have Todd Peacock of Modern Nest Designs.
Hello, glad to be here.
Okay, so let's jump in. Todd has an impeccable eye for design, and what we love about him is he's our own in-house stager. So he only works with us, and he knows our clients so well and what they like and they don't like, and can create custom packages for your specific home. He loves the diversity of homes in Atlanta and has had great success in staging transitional, mid-century modern, contemporary, super traditional, Mediterranean. So that's something that he just really flourishes in. So we want to start by asking, what has happened with COVID-19 and how has that affected Modern Nest staging, Todd?
Yes, things have definitely changed since the COVID-19 has started, and we definitely are using different practices now to make sure that we keep everyone safe in the process. We are still working, we're still staging during this time, but we're also being very careful that we follow all the precautions. We are now wearing surgical masks. All of myself, as well as all the movers, are wearing surgical masks. We're wearing gloves, and we're also we've always done this, not just now, but we always take our shoes off at the door. But if there's a chance we have to wear shoes, we'll have a shoe cover for the shoes. But we like to just take our shoes off and not to do any damage to the property. So that's typically just always been our practice, is to take our shoes off. Also, we're making sure that furniture that is brought into a property, that there's at least a 2-week window, so that nothing is no viruses are transmitted to through any properties. We also lock down every piece of furniture as it comes into the property as well, before it comes into the property, I should say. So that's the precautions we're taking right now for COVID-19.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a really strong incubation period between one home to the next, which I think is probably the biggest question that people would have, is the furniture that you're bringing in, where is that? So I think it's really helpful to know that practice is in place and we're keeping everyone as safe and healthy as possible. Lauren, do you want to lead with the second question that we've got here for Todd?
Yes. So Todd, right now with the market and COVID-19, we're getting some feedback from sellers that some of them are hesitant to invest in staging for their home. Data that Meg and I have seen supports a 300 to 400% return on investment in regards to higher sales price if proper staging is utilized. So can you shed some light as to what you charge for a full staging package and what specifically that includes?
Yes. Basically, I do a full staging package, and it really is based on a lot of different things. The price is based on the size of the home, the number of floors in the home. As you probably know, when there's a 3-story home, you have to charge a little bit more than a 1-story home because there's, having to take furniture and accessories up and down multiple flights of stairs definitely will play a role. But what we typically do is we'd like to come in and just do a walkthrough, and then we'll give an estimate to determine what it will cost the client. But after the walkthrough, then we very quickly get them an estimate so they can determine if it's worth for them to stage their home. We typical prices for a full staging job would probably range anywhere from 2,500 to a very large home, probably 7,500. And again, it will change and vary according to multiple factors, but that will be told to the client up front, and there will be no surprises after we do our walkthrough.
And Meg, I think it's important to note that staging is one of the items that Compass Concierge covers. So for our sellers who are interested in staging but may not have the funds up front to do so, Compass will front that money so that the home can be staged.
Yes, it's an incredible process. And actually, Todd and I just completed 2 staging projects together. This was done in the past couple of weeks and had tremendous results. We staged a home in Sandy Springs, and we went to market, and we had 32 showings in 24 hours. We got 9 offers and just sold it for $92,000 over list price. The second one we just completed, we received an over asking cash offer and then had a backup offer for full price. And both of these homes were sold within 2 days. So if there's one thing that we can say about Todd and his staging is it works. The results are there. The proof's in the pudding. The initial investment is absolutely worth what you're going to yield. That 300 to 400% in sales price point when you're finished. So it's something that we live in and die by. And the fact that we can offer it as an upfront covered cost to our clients, we don't pay for it until the home closes, is such a benefit.
Meg, can you give pricing for one of those and how many bedrooms it was, just for order of magnitude?
Yes. So the Sandy Springs home that we did, it was 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, and we were able to do some light staging and also an integration, which is what is so unique about Todd. So many companies will not do any type of integration of staging with existing furniture. And what is so incredible about Todd is that he actually is able to come in and pull different pieces that work with your existing furniture and do it at such an incredible price. So we did that one for $2,500. And needless to say, when we sold it for $92,000 over list price, it worked.
Meg, could I add something too?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just wanted to let you know that I also have a guarantee. I have such confidence in Meg and Lauren and their ability to sell a house that I also provide a guarantee that if they haven't sold your house and I stage your house, if they haven't sold it within 3 months, I will give a 25% discount off the initial estimate. And if they haven't sold it within 6 months, I will give a 50% discount. But I have such confidence in their abilities that I have no worries that I will get my full price.
Yes, it's the dream team working together in tandem. So what we had kind of just touched on as well was the injection of existing with some of your items, which is what we actually did for another recent project that was a mid-century modern, and it garnered so much attention that we were actually able to put it in Curbed Atlanta, and it got some really amazing press there. And what was also amazing was Todd is able to provide some light landscaping as well. Can you touch on the landscaping piece and talk to us about what you did for the mid-century mod that we just sold?
Yes, I have the ability to come in and just add some key pieces, some statement landscaping pieces. I added a couple of pots to the front entrance way, which I think added a lot of interest as you entered into the house. And I also just there was some landscaping that needed a little few touch-ups and a few interesting pieces added that kind of helped with the style of the home. So I'm more than happy to also give an estimate when I come out if you would like some light landscaping as well.
Amazing. So I think in summation, we can say it's one of our arsenal of tools. We've got our in-house stager that works so beautifully with us, our eye for design, what we know to sell a property. And another side benefit that Todd actually experienced with one that we just closed was now they can purchase some of those items as well, as he has a storefront, Modern Nest. And if there's things that people fall in love with, he's able to sell them as well. So all around a really great, unique business practice in general. So thank you so much, Todd, for being with us today. We love having you on board with us. And
well, thank you for having me.
Yes, and we look forward to seeing everyone again for our next series.